What's going on, guys? King Raven here, coming at you with another video today. And this little guy right back here sleeping is Harlow. And he says, welcome to today's knife review / overview. Thanks to the Lefty Pass Around group. Big shout out to the Lefty Pass Around group for letting me check out this knife. But before we get into today's review, y'all remember to give me a like, leave a comment. At the end of the video, there'll be a little subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and check out the other video I'll have linked. In the description of this video and all my videos will be links. Those links are the best way to help me out. Now those links include my Patreon that I'm now on, of course Instagram and TikTok. I greatly appreciate it if y'all give me a follow, and if you want to help support me here, what I do at the channel, and help me bring more content and possibly like some testing videos and stuff like that, consider subscribing to my Patreon. Plus you're going to get some bonus exclusive content only to Patreon. When I put up knives for sale, Patreon will have the first dibs on it. Just several benefits that I give to my Patreons, and it's just one little low tier. I'm not doing all that extravagant stuff. Now let's flip this camera around and get into today's knife review. Okay guys, so today we're going to be taking a look at another Divo knife. Y'all know I love Divo knives. They are outstanding, and between their designs, the fit and finish, the materials that they use, and the value that Divo Knives comes in at, you are hard pressed to find better knives on the market right now than Divo Knives at their price point. If you compare apples to apples, Divo Knives is giving you some exceptional value, and I love it. I've got many Divo Knives in my collection, and I'm constantly adding to my Divo collection as they release new models. So some of the stuff that you get with a Divo knife, you're going to get, of course, the box, and it usually comes with one of the little microfiber cloths. You usually always get a Divo sticker of some sort, whether it be model specific or just a Divo Knives in general. This one is a traditional pocket knives exclusive, so this one came with one of these traditional pocket knife Velcro patches. Really cool. And then all Divo knives come with a really nice like terry cloth. I use these on a daily basis. These things are outstanding. You're going to get either white, red, or blue, depending on what they've sent to the retailer at that time. So you'll always get one of these with Divo Knives. So what are we looking at today? So like I said, this one is a traditional pocket knives exclusive. I will link traditional pocket knives down below. It won't be an affiliate link. I don't have an affiliate link with them, but I do support them because I get a lot of my knives, especially my slip joints and different traditional knives from them, and especially some of these awesome slips. This is a traditional pocket knife slip and everything. This is like an 80s colorway, so you've got green and orange and this dark purple. Really cool. Love my slips from traditional pocket knives. This right here is the Divo Knives Lush. And traditional pocket knives is where you would get the Lush. That's the only retailer for the Lush. So let's go over some of the materials. You've got, this one is in the purple fat carbon. So they've got usually so many different names. I always forget the actual purple name of this one, whether it be purple haze or different stuff like that. I'm not sure, but it's the purple variant of the fat carbon. But they'll have multiple different combinations of fat carbon you can get. Titanium, okay, a deep carry reversible deep carry wire pocket clip, not titanium. This is a steel reversible pocket clip. You have a outstanding S90V blade. We'll talk about the blade in a minute. But on the handle, you've got a bolster lock. So you can see this lock is part of this side of the scale. So it's integral into the scale on this side. It's not a liner that has been bolted on. And you've got the little bolster part right here. But they also give you plenty of pass-through with a good sort of like recessed area. So the pass-through to disengage this knife is outstanding. You just push and that knife smoothly drops. Real awesome action. You have a fuller on both sides, so you can do your reverse flicks with the fuller. You've got this nice front flipper, top flipper jimping that goes from here all the way around to the top, as well as a second patch of jimping out here. We'll get to that in a minute. So whether you like to do the front flip or the reverse flick, this thing snaps out. Now let's take a look at this blade. You've got a nice choil right here of that S90V blade. This is a, let's see if I can get the camera to focus. Yep. This is a hollow ground S90V blade, and you can tell this thing gets stupid thin. Really nice. I love this blade. Let me wipe off some of that so you can see that beautiful belt satin. Really nice blade. The jimping out here is fantastic. Because it does this drop to this straight Wharncliffe style blade, you can easily do the puncture and draw. So opening packages, anything like that, or any of the finesse cuts you need to do is going to be outstanding. You get a good purchase out here. And then on the power cuts, whether you're back here or you're choked up, your thumb now can land on this front patch of jimping, and you can get full length of that blade on doing those types of cuts. Now, I have medium-sized hands, so I get back here still 4 fingers easily with a little bit left over. Your XL hands and double XL hands, you're going to start hanging off the end back here, but you have this choil. So if you choke up, you've got plenty of handle room. So even your larger hands are going to really enjoy this knife in a choked up position especially. And my thumb in this position just lands right on that patch of jimping. It's outstanding. Love this knife. And I'm not saying that just because I've had it in for a couple of days and been messing around. No, I actually have the Lush in the 80s camo carbon as well. So this is like purple camo carbon, and then this is the 80s camo carbon. So this is in my personal collection. So you can see different variations of the Lush. Outstanding. This is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, Divo knife in my collection. I love this particular one, and the 80s camo carbon is just fantastic. And just a little side note, if you ever want your carbon fiber or your camo carbon or anything to pop a little bit more, get you some Wicked Wax and use that. Lefty just taught me about that not long ago. Use a little Wicked Wax onto your carbon fiber and do that a couple of times, and your carbon fiber is going to pop and everything. I'm not sure if this purple one has had any on it, but you can see my camo carbon that does pop very nicely. They're both beautiful, but Wicked Wax and everything can help bring out some of those colors and different things in the camo carbon. So that is the Divo Knives Lush, let's do some size comparisons. So, another premium Divo around this size is the Divo Premium Pony Stout. So if you're familiar with the Pony Stout size, you'll see the Lush is just a little bit longer than the Divo Premium Pony Stout. And this is the Kizer Knives Mutt. And the Mutt is almost identical in length as far as handle and blade. This is just a drop point where this is a worn clip. This does have a flipper and a deployment hole where this has your fuller and your top flipper. Let's do a couple of more size comparisons. This is a more budget option. This is the Tempest Knives Microburst. And let's go with maybe a crossbar lock option in this size range. This is the Vosteed Mini Psyop. So you can see the Lush is a little longer in the handle than the Mini Psyop and a little longer in the blade. As far as with the Microburst handle and the Lush is a little bit longer, just a hair, and the blade length, the Lush has got it just a little bit and everything, but the Microburst has a more drop point with some belly, where this is a straight. So, but it does get you into that size range. So if you're familiar with any of these sizes, you'll know exactly the size of the Lush. Now, overall thoughts on this knife, I couldn't praise the Lush more, because if it's one that I'm going to have in my collection, and say it's one of my favorite Divo knives in my collection, that's saying something, because I have several Divo knives, and the Lush is still one that I probably grab more than just about any of the other models. It's just fun to fidget with, and it's an exceptional tool. Y'all know I'm a double above the knee amputee, so I'm not hard using my knives. I'm using my knives what 99% of us use all of our knives for. That's opening packages and boxes and tape and cutting anything that needs just cutting around the house, strings, anything like that. Sometimes some food prep. Now, this is not the best food prep because you don't have much belly to get down onto the cutting board. But if you just want to slice off an apple, it's definitely great for something like that. But this is going to handle 90% or 99% of anything you're going to ask a pocket knife to do, and it's just phenomenal. Phenomenal in hand, action, fidget, and that blade is just super slicey. Let's flip this camera around and wrap up today's video of the Divo Knives Lush. So guys, what do you think about the Divo Knives Lush? The Lush is probably my favorite Divo knife at the moment. It's just outstanding. So no matter if you have big hands to small hands, you can choke up. You've got plenty of room. It's that good medium, small, medium sized knife that I think is just perfect for EDC. So y'all let me know what you think about the Divo Knives Lush and Divo Knives. Check out Traditional Pocket Knives. That's the only place you can get the Lush. And they had some available at the time of recording on this video. And they do drop. So pay attention to Traditional Pocket Knives as well. But you want to grab you one of the Lushes. You don't want to pass this by. This is probably one of the best just overall EDC knives on the market. Y'all let me know what you think. Use the links in the description. Those links help my channel, except Any ones that are not affiliate links, I mark not affiliate links so you'll know, just for your information. But then my Patreon, my Instagram, and my TikTok, y'all give me a follow. And if you want to see more content and help me expand my content, y'all consider joining my Patreon. Hit this little subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and check out this other video. Y'all remember, y'all be safe out there. I'm King Raven, and I'll catch you in the next video.